But I look at it and there's a track record here with this guy. He's a guy that maybe flew under the radar. And again, Frank's a young coach or as far as a head coach, who I think at this point, the focus is on Frank. So maybe he's a guy that may have flown under the radar and you hear more and more about how respected Sirianni is. And that's encouraging.
That is encouraging, but like, was that's for every goddamn coach that's hired as a head coach in the league. Everybody's going to tell you how respected they are, and rightfully so. Okay, because you're not going to be a candidate if you're not respected. So I'm never going to say guys who get hired aren't respected, because they always are by enough to be able to get that job. They have enough on their resume and enough recommendations that's why they're even in the conversation for the job. But that doesn't. Right. That doesn't guarantee a success. Like, success comes with building a roster. Success comes with building a culture. So they're the things that we're just not going to know. Like, we can go over offensive ranks and till we're blue in the face. We can say how he's helped quarterbacks. We can say how he's helped wide receivers. We can say all that stuff, which is all factual information, right? It's not lies. That's the factual stuff. But again, the sad thing about it is, and it's the spot we're in, we're not going to know until we see stuff. Now, I believe if you want to talk about something, Chrome, real quick, Carson Wentz had his hands all over this goddamn hire.
Stamped all over it.
No, that's a concern of mine. Not that it won't help him.
Right.
I'm flipping a switch on you right now, Cromer. It's a concern of mine in two ways. One, I like that you're allowing your quarterback to have a say in it because we see what's happening in Houston. But on the other hand, I don't like if he has a say in it too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I want your opinion on it, but you're not going to be the end all be all to my decision. And I wonder how much, and I'm asking you guys, like, I wonder how much of an influence.
So what would you rather have?
I don't know.
Would you rather have a quarterback, and so for instance, would you rather have what Deshaun has, where they don't ask him nothing, and have him want to get out of there?
No.
Or would you rather have Carson, who play like absolute basura trash in Spanish, you know what I mean? Bilingual over here. But really, and have him to say, okay, maybe I'll take this guy. It's funny how we all looked at this, right? After the season 4 weeks ago, week 17, Sunday night game, trust the process, tank gate, whatever you want to call it, Peterson's final farewell, hashtag. It's funny how we thought all roads, the irony of all roads for Carson led to Indy, right? That's what we were trying to figure out. How can we get to Indy? Boom, Tuesday, was it yesterday? Rivers retires, right? Still, all roads for Carson led to Indy, but that bitch brought Indy to here. You see what I'm saying? Like, the two organizations were already linked.
No, it's crazy to save him, to save his franchise guy that he paid $128 million to, and I have no problem with that. No problem. That's what I'm saying.
Anybody who's out there saying to themselves, well, Lurie chose Wentz over Peterson. Listen, Peterson's contract couldn't even reach what Carson's already been paid. What do you think an owner is supposed to do? He's going to support where his money is at. Am I right or am I wrong?
I think Doug Peterson wanted out. If you want my opinion, I think he was out.
Yeah.
Tired.
Hands down.
So I think it was like, we're going to fire you. We're going to fire you. We're going to move on. No biggie. That's why they had the second meeting. Fine. I'll stand by this. I do not believe, and I know this, and I'm not just throwing it out there, right, that there's not a beef between them two. There just wasn't. Right. There was an issue when he got put down, of course, because there's egos involved here. But it wasn't a hatred. There's no hatred. Was there some issues at the very end? Yes, but not to the point where they couldn't fix it. So all the reports saying he was unfixable are freaking lies, and it's over-exaggerating what really was going on inside that building day in, day out. That's facts, okay? That's from Brandon Graham's goddamn mouth. So that's facts. So we can take it for what it is. But what I will say is, guess what? You guys are all gonna touch. Like, he went out and got a guy to fix his quarterback. And at the end of the day, if anybody sits in this chat or anybody sits anywhere and doesn't understand that, even though I disagreed to the poll because I don't trust these idiots until they bring me back in, which will probably happen in 2 months, if not sooner. Or
right after the draft.
Is hired, I'll be right back, and my pom poms will be back out. But like, you know what I'm saying? So they did it, and they did it to repeat. Chrome Chucks, they did it for a guy that we all believed in. And we didn't want to give up on him yet. We were mad at him this year. We're still mad at some things, but like we weren't ready to give up on him. So if a new face and we talk about cleansing and how important cleansing is, if cleansing can help him, I am all freaking for whatever is going to help 11, because the only way we're going to be successful is if we figure him out. And then we got to go from there.